Chat, what is up? It's Knockstar1, guys. Obnox Studios. We're back again. What are we doing? Chat, I'm adding a main menu to my VR trucking game. The best VR trucking game of the century, guys. So we're gonna dive right into it. It's already pulled up. Here's the main menu scene, guys. But first thing I want to do, since we already are streaming, I just want to make sure that we are live on Twitter, which we should be any minute now. We should be live on Twitter. Ha ha ha. But I didn't start the stream on Twitter yet. Now it's started. As you guys can see, I am fully fitted to the T with Christmas lights in a 3D fashion. So guys, stick with me here, and we're gonna get right to it. What is going on? Oh, is I'm streaming too much? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I just opened up Visual Studio Code, so ignore the fan sound. Guys, what does this look like? This looks like a main menu. All it needs is 3 things. Boom, boom, boom. That says continue, new game, load game, or, you know, stuff that a main menu would say. So we're going to jump right into it, guys. I hope you're doing good. Holiday season's over, but I'm still fitted, guys. So we're going to lock right into it, guys. What do I have here? I have a video game, guys. If you can see here, here is the actual scene, right? This is not what the camera sees. But we have lights shining on our field station with our lights illuminating the inside of the cabin and all this, guys. This is going to be the most fun game ever. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the inside of the prototype cabin. So you guys see we have a handbrake, and this dangles from the ceiling, right? So when the game started, it'll dangle and you can grab it and the cord adjusts to it, guys. The same fashion is right here, this CB radio. When you grab it, the line stays connected to it to connect it to the main CB radio. We got our turning signals, we got our bobblehead, guys. We got our fuel gauge. It works. It fills up with liquid when you're fueling. It's cool shit ever. You wouldn't believe it. But anyways, we got right here, we got our shifting gear. So that's the inside. We got our steering wheel. Today also we're going to be, after we do the main menu, we're going to be adding a, because right now you can only grab the steering wheel with one hand, so we're going to add a double grab transformer. Tongue twister. Let's get right into it though, guys. So this is what the camera sees. Why does the camera see that? Because I have it set up over here in the inspector. So if you ever think, oh, I could never make my own video game, you could, right? It's all documented, and in the thumbnail you can see the before and the after, guys. You can take it there. You can literally do it, right? You can jump right into it. 2026, I believe in you. So anyways, what we're gonna do is the canvas is right here. The canvas is what the camera sees, right? So, and it's what the player is going to see when they're in the game loading in, you know. And I haven't really decided what I wanted to say yet, guys, so I wanted to bring you guys with me along the journey. Right here we have the panel. The panel is rendering the canvas, and that's all we need, really, right? So the source image is the background. I was thinking we could jump right over into Blender, because I found a tweak that when you add you can export your PNGs in Blender, right, and then remove the background so that it's transparent, so that it looks really clean in your game. I'll show you guys how to do that right now. Check me out. So also, if we're going to be doing this, we have to align this camera. And if you ever wonder why isn't the camera aligned to an even thing, we all wondered that, right? So we're going to rotate it on the Z 15 degrees. Wrong. We're going to rotate it on the Z negative 15 degrees. Boom, and it should be straight. It is not straight. We're going to rotate on the Z another negative 15. We'll do another negative 30. Okay, now it's straight. So 45 degrees, that is, chat, if you weren't doing the math. Boom. We're going to back it up. We're going to slide this down right here, guys. Check it out. This is what the camera sees, right? Did I rotate it? Rotate X negative 90. Alright, chat, so we're live. You're already live. You already guys been seeing me. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and since I am actually in uniform for my game studio, we're gonna go ahead and put this under basically every single thing. Not spam. Not spam, because Sneeko is my cousin. It's very simple. So we're just gonna go ahead and post this to let people know we're live. And then after people know we're live, they're obviously gonna click, right? So knock star one, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button. Oh, he spit in his face. Savage. Yo, I didn't see that earlier. Yo, he's savage. Max. Let me know. I'll stand on business. That's crazy. I didn't know he spit in Max's face. Guys, we're gonna circle back to that because like we got a lot going on right now, but we're gonna circle back to that. They know I'm live on. We'll get right back into it, guys. So what we're gonna do is just create like a little panel that I can use, and I kind of want to make it in a stoplight fashion, like top one red, middle one yellow. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna bring my idea, my vision to life right now. We're gonna slide it over, boom, and we're gonna just align it so that it's in the middle. But actually, I kind of want it looking down on it, kind of a little bit, right? So what we could do, what would be really cool to do right here, is do, since we're not worried about like tries and stuff like that, we could make literal stoplights. That would actually be kind of hard. I'm trying to think how that would work, or if I'd have to do a shader for it. But imagine this, guys. For the main menu, we got stoplights, or one big stoplight. Because I'm thinking buttons, but yeah, let's just do a stoplight, guys. Like, why not? You know what I mean? So how hard could that be? You know what I mean? What we're gonna do first of all is, the easiest thing to do is that. And then guys, be realistic. How hard could a stoplight be? Literally, if you take this and go like this, extrude, boom, take this and go like this, extrude, boom. You're telling me that's hard? No. So with stoplights, they kind of got like, what do they got? They have like kind of like, you know, let me section it correctly. Nope. Let me section it correctly, chat. Alright. Now I feel like if you inset these, there we go. But we're gonna want to do this in a better way. Let's shrink these on the X. And then extrude them. Nope. And then extrude them. Boom. 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 Okay. And then when we actually apply the visual geometry to mesh, like hitting Control A, then what we could do is we could check these out, right? So we want these to be, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What? Why'd it do that, chat? I want to be able to edit it, but I don't want to. Alright, put it more in, scale it. I don't like how that looks, chat. Let's extrude it again. Yeah, frick it, right? We got room. Scale that. That looks better. Extrude it. Scale it. Extrude it. Scale it. That looks way better, chat. But then they got this little eyebrow thing too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that looks kind of perfect. They got a little eyebrow. Nope, don't mess it up. Scale it on the Y. They got a little lip, you know, at the top. Like this one too. Scale it on the Y. Rotate it on the X. Yeah, they got like a little lip, you know what I mean? Yeah, they got like a little lip. And since that could become a problem, We're just gonna rotate it on the X. Chat, that looks like pretty decent. So what we're gonna have to do though, fitting this right here, we're gonna have to make it rather large. And the background image, like, it kind of would just be smarter to make it, but it's a UI. So I'm thinking, chat, should I make a game object to put in place right here for the main menu? Or should I just make a picture of it and then place the buttons inside of it? Yeah. That might work. Let's try that. Alright. Let's give it a material, chat, and let's get it, you know, because I don't really use Eevee. Because why? Like, why would you do that? But let's get a good color on it, chat. We're going to do the render. We're not worried about it. Let's get a good color on it, though, chat. Okay, so that's not the color we want. Okay, so what color is a stoplight? It's yellow, but it's kind of orange. Like, it's borderline. It's borderline. You know, it's like a ugly yellow with the nasty roughness. Yeah, it's like an ugly yellow. That don't look bad. But we are gonna have to scale this up a little bit. Like, it needs to be like, all right. So obviously, like, I just don't know if it's gonna be a picture or I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, chat. Knockstar One, hit that follow button, guys. You know what I ran through Sunny Digital. I ran through Sunny Digital Studio. If he wants his stuff back, he can beat battle me for it back, or Zelmy 2700. But I'll beat battle him, and he can get all his stuff back. You know, we're just gonna leave it at that. But guys, let's get back to the video. So I don't know whether I should do a picture. I'm gonna have to do a picture, right? So let's just make the picture look spicy. You hear me? Let's just make it look spicy. You hear me? So basically, what I would do here is, you know what I'm saying? I would add a icosphere, and I would just put it up here, right? And like kind of make it small, you know what I mean? And then I would just probably give it an emission, you know what I mean? Like a green emission with a little strength on it, you hear me? So when I do that, it'll give the illusion that there actually is a green orb in there. But what we kind of want this to be is a clickable orb, right? We kind of want it to be clickable. Chat. Oh, that don't look too good right there. And then so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. Alright, we'll go back to, no, we'll just go material. Alright, we're gonna copy this. and it is small enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a new material and just clone that. And I gotta turn that preview off. We're just gonna clone that John. Make it yellow. Yellow. Shout out to BFB to Pac-Man, you hear me? Michigan niggas built different, right? So you kind of scale this different, kind of, you know. And then I guess do this. Yeah, chat, so let's see what it looks like without the orbs, though. Yeah, I kind of like that better, actually. For the main menu, I like that better. We're going to delete those, chat. And that's what we're going to stick with. So for the camera, this is what it looks like in the camera. Boom, it looks good. Nigga, did you not just see me hit GZ? What the fuck? Alright, chat. We're gonna move the camera down a little bit. I'm actually tethered. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. Onyx was being bad chewing up our insurance papers, but I forgive him. So alright, chat, I have it made. I'm about to save it. And then you put this in your scene as a sprite. I don't know, chat. Alright, chat. Damn, I'm fucking up. You dig? I'm finna make ravioli with breadsticks. That shit finna bust so hard, man. Stop playing with me. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. What the fuck they got going on? Let's do... Now we're talking, chat. But you see, this got me last time. This font did not, bro. Like I could not figure out why it was saying button, but I couldn't see it. How does this look, chat? What are you guys thinking? Let me know. This is what the player will see. New game. Gotta click that. You know what I mean? So chat, we went from nothing to something. Chat, we didn't have nothing on our, you know what I mean? And I might throw this out. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat, because this is my original idea for this was kind of just this, with the regular main menu button, a regular new game, start, load, whatever. I was gonna have just like 3, but then I got this idea right when I was on stream, so I wanted to test it out. We are gonna get to the adding both hand grabbable wheel, but I'm just here, guys. I need a main menu, guys, and we're already here. So how long we been on air? 30 minutes. All right, parlay, we're getting there. I appreciate the views. I usually don't get this much. I usually have to spam this to get 60 views, but I appreciate the views. They're usually flagging my account, so man, how could a businessman spit in another man's face? Like, wow, I just can't believe it, chat. So we're gonna circle back to that. Don't let me get off track though. We have this here. This is what I was gonna do. Just like imagine main menu right here, then these things, right? And we still have control of this. We could still make this a game object and export it as FBX. You know what I mean? And we could even make it cooler like this. I think this would be a cool stylized way to do it. You know, make it big enough so that you could put, you know, like I might just, we'll test this out. We'll see if this looks better. We'll test this and see if it looks better, chat. Join the Discord. I forgot to link it, but you guys know the deal. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. That it reflects off of the spotlight. That's actually kind of cool because I wasn't doing that when it was a button. So look, this is what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna get this facing the right way. Right. I hate that shit, man. Like, what? What are they talking about, chat? How am I supposed to rotate? Okay, there we go, there we go. 180. Negative 90. Alright, whatever. So you see it reacts to the light. But it kind of has to be right in front of their face. I kind of want it. But then I'm blocking the, you know, the whole background to this. So chat, we gotta see what. Let's see. Oh, it has to be a canvas because when they move their head, it's gonna. If it's in world space, it won't though. So, huh? Chat, I don't know. I'm stuck. How do we want to do it, chat? For now, I don't even know what that is. For now, let's just cancel that, chat. Let's just cancel that idea. Let's not get too deep, too caught up in it, you know. New game, new game, new game. 3 new games on, bro. New game. Load game. It would be kind of cool if at the main menu, like, they could, like, the traffic light was like hanging on a wire and they could mess with it. That would be super fire in VR. Like, they could slap it around and it would bounce. That'd be super fire. But for right now, this will do, honestly, like, because before this is what we started with. This is what we have now, and all these buttons are clickable. So, new game, load game, multiplayer. We haven't gotten to multiplayer yet, but chat, that's a scene. If that's not a scene, I don't know what is. Chat, now let's jump right into it. Like what have I been building though? Like, let's jump right into it, chat. This is what I've been building, chat. We'll broad day it for you boys, early morning it for you boys. Right? Okay. So yeah, you guys dig what I got going on? We'll do a playthrough, don't worry. We'll do a playthrough, chat. Quick playthrough. I got traffic. I got buildings, right? Showing my hierarchy. It's very ugly right now, chat. But there's a lot going on, right? We got occlusion for all of this. And we got, we have a city over here, chat. We got a smaller city over here with another gas station, a factory with a drop-off point, a stadium, a truck yard, and then we got this bigger development. I guess there's some investors over here, guys. Let's check it out. We got some people investing in building. We got the dealership, chat, where you can buy a new truck, right? So I guess people are, oh, this looks really good. Yeah, they're spending money over here. We got some jobs over here. Yeah, chat, it's looking good. And then what is this over here? There's a bunch of drop-off spots, so this must be where the money's at. And then we got a bunch of trailers, chat. You know, these trailers are what show up on the load tab. So we got a bunch of trailers, guys, and that means that we got a bunch of jobs. And when you pick up that trailer and you drop it off at the correct spot, which your waypoint minimap will point you to, you get paid, and that'll update on your HUD, and you'll know you no longer have to steal fuel. You can actually buy fuel with your money. And let's go to load tab, guys, because what am I talking about? Load tab, like it's a tablet, chat, with a load board, and when you click quick jobs or long hauls, that'll catapult you to the forefront of the rap game. I mean, VR game. And exactly, guys, it'll be a good time. So when you click one of these buttons, what happens? Boom, the menu disappears, and you may be thinking, well, what am I gonna do with no menu? That's why this pops up. Look at this, chat. Is that not clean? Chat, check, chat. Is that not clean? You have a load board where you can select a load. Say you don't want to go, you know, maybe you just want to haul lumber right now. You don't want to do hazard and sign off for all of it and all that stuff. So you just click that button. You know how much you're getting. You know what you're hauling. Chat, and your mini map will update and point you to the way to go pick up your load, guys. This is gonna be the funnest game of the century. I'm telling you, VR. What? Because I used to wake up on. I'll tell you why. I guess it's time I break to you guys my motivation to why I did the game. And I did this from zero, right? Before this, I did not. I had a little bit of experience coding, a tiny bit, a little bit of experience game dev, messing around. Nothing playable, nothing even playable, right? Couldn't even build it, put it on standalone, whatever. Nothing sellable for dang sure. But I kept pushing, and then one day I was at work and I was like, man, this job is so boring. And I was thinking, if I could just put on my VR headset and just drive and deliver, you know, if I could get jobs, work for a company maybe even, and just drive all day, all night, shift my little thing, highway, cars, I just thought to myself, man, that would be really fun. If I could just do that, I would be good. So I started on that, guys, and the first 7 days were hectic. I couldn't get anything to work, and it was very disappointing, but guys, glory be to God, we're here, right? And this just right here just goes to show, if you just keep going hard, keep working hard. And when I was younger, I didn't understand the cliche stuff that they would say, like, just keep XYZ, just keep XYZ. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit, right? But it is true, right? Unfortunate for my wasted years, it is true. Just do the work. You gotta execute. But guys, we're gonna jump right back into this. So before I had these little things, I had just the buttons and the numbers. And I was thinking, dude, I'm a Blender artist. I could just export, I can make my own sprites. And that's, look how clean this looks, right? Chat. This is clean, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That's actually clean. Right, you got the little reflection, whatever. So before that, all I had was the buttons, chat. And I just decided to get a little creative, right? For the game's sake, right? And so after you choose what load you want, guys, you got another menu disappearing. And now you may be thinking, guys, what am I gonna do with a blank screen if the menu disappears? Guys, that's why this menu pops up. Boom, load connected, minimap waypoint activated. So this part right here, I do have to connect, so when it does pull this up, it actually links. So like this thing, it's a little arrow that goes left and right. The dot is, okay, that's how I can do it. I'll do it right now. So the dot, chat, the dot is Y. Okay, what are we doing? 158. Wow, chat, I didn't even know. Wow, chat, if you guys are here, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I mean, why not even throw the Discord link? You know what I mean? Why not even just throw the Discord link right here, guys, since I'm blowing up on Twitter? You know what I mean? I guess that's what I get for staying down. So shout out God, you know what I mean? Guys, I created a Discord for this game because I'm the only VR developer in my town, right? And I have one person in here that joined yesterday when I posted a link, but other than that, guys, it's been dry in here, chat. So here's the link for the Discord if you want to see the progress of this game. And as of now, I only have one person on the list for game testing, guys. So if you were a kid and was like, I want to be a game tester, I would love to be a game tester as my job, and you were 7 to 13 years old thinking, I would love to just test games and get paid to do it. Well, that's not how the world works. You also thought there were going to be flying cars in 2025. There's not. We're close, but there's not, chat. So, sorry to the old you, but you know, what am I going to tell you? You know what I mean? You're just going to have to lock in, chat. So, right now, chat, Knockstar1, hit that follow button, follow me on Twitch, all that. But let's get back into it. What was I going to do? I'm coding this, right? This little button is the mini map, right? You zoom into the truck. This little button is the mini map, right? Is the mini map like icon to where, oh, this is the truck. And once you're pulling up to it right now, it shows them at the same spot. But I think that's because this trailer is the one that is selected, whatever. But whatever one you select, chat, is gonna be the one that this arc will direct you to. And I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it right now. So let's go to the minimap. This waypoint is the red button. So minimap waypoint dot. I have that script. Minimap waypoint dot. Boom. Check me out. I'm gonna take this code, chat, and I'm gonna say, look, I need to make this accessible via the inspector so that I can add an event after the player presses a button and selects their load. I have visual representations of the different logs and how much they are going to get paid. So I need that to correspond and interlace with my current mini-map system. So player presses button, need it to update the dot to be player presses button, then I need to update the dot to be at the location of the trailer of its same kind. I have trailers scattered throughout the map. Some lumber, some equipment, some hazard, and some standard. I have trailers placed in pickup spots, and I have a trailer yard, and I have drop-off locations already assigned to the trailer. So if a player picks up the trailer, I'm pretty sure the arc will update to guide them towards it, but I need dot to update when the player presses the button. So maybe I would have to have pre-picked spots for my pickup and drop off so that this script can actually choose a trailer it knows is of the same kind. Yeah, that was way too much prompting. I usually don't do that, but I'm camera shy. So that's why I did that. Chat, hit that follow button, join the Discord. That's the most important thing. So if I got hella views on Twitter, I just know my Twitch is bussin'. I just know it's busting out the bando, right? Right, chat? So it's alright, it's all good. It's all good. Busting out the bando. My nigga Jerry good. Dang, that was probably playing the whole time. Oh no. It's a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. I apologize, chat. But yeah, we're here. So Alright, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this first and see what it looks like. Because with the other shit, I just gotta plug in my other scripts and it'll know what to do. Yeah, what do you guys think about this? Because some people don't like this. Some people don't like that I can surpass their whole studio of maybe 8 to 80 people single-handedly by myself and make a better game than them because I'm using AI to write my code faster than their whole team can do anything. And I can also animate and do my own assets, so they really don't like that, right? They probably think that I have no 3D experience and I just use AI for all my assets, and they don't even know that I'm the world's first digital jeweler, and I can, and my 42 millimeters solid, like my resume is already there, but that's another story. What we're gonna do, Chaz, we're gonna see what this looks like now. So runtime target set by UI/job manager, on target change. Okay. So here's my game manager. So we're gonna, cause I kinda have, this is a bad system. I kinda have, with my HUD where it updates the money, I'm updating UI and it's really tricky. So this is Harry. Here's my delivery manager, right? But I don't think that's my job manager, because on my truck drive I got a HUD manager, I got a trailer hitch manager, so that's factual. I got a trailer hitch manager for sure, so we'll get that one too. I feel like there's something else that I have that manages the game. Yeah, this is a little bit out of my trailer job node. Like making things accessible, serialized. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not really my forte. But we can do that, and then he's telling me, should I job coordinator, name it job manager? We'll just do that. And guys, before I really knew, like, the key to Unity and game development is just getting an object, using code to make it do what you want to do, then replacing the object with the visuals, which is FBX or whatever, or a 3D model. Before I knew that, guys, I didn't have none of this. Like, I just had like just the basics, like 5 scripts. Right now this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is like 30 something, 40 50 45 something scripts. So that's the key, is get an object, use the scripts to make it do what you want, go where you want, make a sound, not make a sound, and then you, of course, you can use the 3D, you can use this object as the initial 3D model, it doesn't matter. But the key is, don't think too hard about it. It's just a box. If you have a freaking character that can move like this, turn its head, just think of it as a box. And the script is what makes it do what you want. You think, oh, I have this character, why isn't it doing what I want? The character doesn't do anything. The scripts tell the character what to do. The model is just the robot. So I had a very hard time, chat, but the VR is a whole different problem. A whole separate monster from that issue I just named. But guys, we've gotten to the end of it. I'm gonna make some ravioli, guys. We got about 40 seconds left, so what do you guys want to talk about? Just kidding. I gotta get some apple juice or something. My throat's dry. Guys, you guys see this is gonna be the game of the century. So I need your support. I need you guys to like, follow, subscribe, hit all that. I'm going to be needing playtesters, and I'm going to be getting the trailer around in the final build so that I can do the Steam page, drop the trailer, and just... So that's why I've been doing this, because I need to do a lot of shorts. So hit that follow and hit that subscribe button. Knockstar1, Unbiased Voice Underground, Grand Truck Auto.